In my last video, I did talk about all the benefits of going to art school. Well, for me, everything I do doesn't mean that everybody should be doing it as well, because what benefits me might not benefit you. But I did want to show you guys a different side of me. This is my personal projects that I've had going on. They're actually ideas first for the last couple months. And I know everybody goes through different experiences in life, and I've had my own, and my way of coping with things and expressing myself is through my art. So I did have a hard time bringing this forward just because I'm basically being seen, and this is part of being an artist, is you have to show your vulnerability side and basically speak your truth. So these are what my special projects are made up of. My personal growth and my personal experiences. And the reason why I wanted to showcase this and bring it out is because, a lot of people have the same similarities. And I hope that my art inspires people to just keep creating and keep showing up for yourself and to believe in themselves, because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. And, the only person that's going to catch you is yourself. So I wanted to show you guys all the things that I've been up to on the special project. So this is a series, technically. It's a story. I am basically bringing forward a story, and this story is personal to me. Very personal. Again, very vulnerable, and I had a really hard time with this, but honestly, this made me feel so much better in my art because I really loved how this came out. But anyways, we'll go more into detail later, but this is the first painting to my series. I forgot to mention, if you guys haven't noticed, my studio, it is different because originally my easel was outside my grandma's house. It was quarantine, and during quarantine actually, well, towards the end when it was almost over, I had my easel at my grandma's house because they didn't want me doing back and forth from my house to her house, because they were scared we were gonna get her sick. And so I was like, okay, so I guess I'll just hang out here for a while, and that was my home for the meantime. But yeah, and then my parents were like, you gotta come back home. So went back home. My dad set me up my little spot, and my parents are so amazing. I love them. They're just very supportive, and I don't know what I would do without them, but yeah. So that's why my studio is very, very different. Well, the area, I did decorate it. I decorated it to my liking, to being girly and flowers everywhere. So I'll probably do a video of how I decorated my studio. So you guys know that besides painting, I do like to add my little adventures that I like to go on. And during this time, I went to Washington State. I love Washington, but then again, I love a lot of things. So I don't know if it's just me, but I went to Washington State with my mom. It was an amazing experience to go hiking with my mom. Unfortunately, my mom is not much of a hiker. So she did try in the beginning with me. She maybe lasted 20 minutes in, and then majority of the time I would have to take the trail on my own the rest of the way. And yeah, I had such an amazing time. It was such a great time. Besides hiking. Well, actually, you know what? That was actually what I went for Washington, was just to go hike, because I've been to Seattle so many times, but I wasn't really feeling the city. I didn't want to go to the city, but my favorite place so far, all the national parks that I've been to, I haven't been like to that many, but my favorite one so far is Mount Rainier. I actually like this one a lot better than Zion, personally. These views are like spectacular and amazing, and I thought I was gonna die a few times because I am scared of heights, but it was worth it. So for me to do what I wanted to do, how do I trying to see how I describe it? Oh my god, I'm not even thinking right now because I'm so exhausted. But alright, so I bought the wood from Home Depot. That's where I got the wood from. I try not to have it too thick because it is going to go through the wood cutting machine. So I basically just outlined it in black. I forgot to show that in my video. And I just outlined it, and then I was in the garage, and then I just cut it. Obviously my wood to my liking and to being specific. Honestly, this is what I love to do, and it came out pretty sick. So I think that's just how my canvases of every special project I'm going to create is going to be this particular way. Not gonna lie to you, I put a really lot of time into this, so I was having a moment towards the end where I was exhausted, so I was trying to hype myself up and I was trying to have a positive mind, a positive outlook, but not gonna lie to you, sometimes it can get hard, and I had a difficult time because I really didn't sleep much, and I try to get 8 hours of sleep, but you know, I really wanted to get this done, and man, I put a lot of work into this. I did mention to you guys that this is actually a very personal painting compared to all my other paintings. So this is Spirit. I named her Spirit because she is what I perceive as a spirit. She is what you call the opposite of ego. And so she comes from personal experiences and growth, because I believe, you know, you're supposed to grow as a person as you get older, and definitely was not the same person as I was in my early 20s as I am now. I'm actually really happy where I'm at now, and I really do hope that people find their place in this world just like I have, and find their purpose. Even if you don't find your purpose, maybe it's just not meant to be for everyone to find that, but I believe we all have some contribution to this world. I mean, we're born for a reason, and I feel like part of my reason is to paint, and I hope to bring color into people's world with my paintings. That's exactly why my paintings are very bright, and I bring out a lot of color, and I do connect with nature a lot. I believe nature has very huge impacts with our mental well-being, and it has wonderful healing powers. So that's exactly why I always have leaves, flowers, anything contributing to nature, or like all forms of living things into my paintings. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys love Spirit as much as I do, and I will definitely be doing more of this. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I bring out another video soon.